use A equals L times W to give the area of the rectangle. Okay, so we need to use a formula, and the formula is A equals length times width, and that will give us the area. Now for these kinds of problems, you are given the length and the width of the rectangle. So let's just give this one some random numbers. So let's say that side is worth 7 centimeters and this side is worth 4 centimeters. If we know the length and the width like we do now, this is the length, this is the width, we really should be able to get the answer very, very quickly. So we'll use the formula though and work through it. The area we don't know, we will know in a minute what the length and the width are. So let's write the second line of the equation, and it looks like this. So A equals the length, and the length is the longest side, so let's go with 7. Put them in the brackets like this. It's good habit. It's very useful to work like this when you consider more difficult algebra coming up. So put them in the brackets, and then the width is 4 centimeters. So what we're basically saying here with this part is 7 times 4, right? That's what that all means. Okay, so let's get rid of all that. It's a bit confusing. The last line is very simple. The area is 7 times 4, whatever that answer is. 7 times 4 is what? 28. And use the unit of measurement. And because it's area, we know it's squared. Why is it squared? Because we measure area, which is the inside space in a 2D shape, so the space inside the perimeter, we measure that space in squares. And if you were, so you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you were to count up all these squares, you would end up with 28 of them. Area equals length times width. So for these problems, you are usually given the length and the width. So let's do that. Let's say this is 10 meters, and let's say this here is 1 meter. Okay, so now we can use our formula and just follow it through. So we plug in the values we know. So area equals, we do know the length, right? So that's 10. Put it in brackets. And the width is 1. So again, put it in brackets. And we do know what this actually says. What this actually says is 10 times 1. So we do our next line, our last line of working. What is 10 times 1? 10 times 1 is 10. So for sure, that must be correct. What's the unit of measurement? We're using meters. It's area, so it's got to be squared. Okay? And that will be the correct answer.